Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Pink Sky Tarot. I'm Elle. Special hello to my subscribers. Thank you so much for being here. And if you're new here, please come join us. Also, be sure to check me out on Instagram as I do daily guidance posts over there that you won't see here. And if you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, just send an email to pinkskytarot@gmail.com and I will send you the information. My Instagram handle and email are down in the description box for you. All right, guys, today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. The messages that have come up lately, especially since the 1111 portal, have all been revolving around manifestation, making massive changes in your life to manifest the things that you want. I know a lot of my videos revolve around the twin flame connection, but manifestation obviously does not have to apply just to twin flames. It can also apply to, the general collective, whatever you personally want to manifest in your own life. I probably will be referencing the twin flame connection a lot in this reading, but if you are not in a twin flame or if you don't want to manifest your twin flame connection, of course you can apply what I'm saying to whatever it is that you would like to manifest. But I think the messages are coming through very strong right now because we did go through that 11/11 portal, and then we have this full moon with the partial eclipse coming up tomorrow, which is all about closing out cycles, right? I did a video on it yesterday. The video kind of made me laugh a little bit because it was very clear. There was firm directions on exactly what we need to be doing for this full moon. So if you didn't see that, you can go through my videos and give that a watch, okay? So one of the strong messages that's been coming out, or that came out in the twin flame reading, is that the feminine needs to let go of hope. And that probably sounds a little bit strange when you are wanting to come into union with your person. You want to stay hopeful. But if you're just sitting there hoping that your masculine is going to come back, then he's not going to come back because you're not actually putting any work into your own soul journey. You're not putting any work into the connection, and you're just kind of sitting and waiting. It's almost like chaser energy. It's waiting energy, which is not productive and does not lead to manifestations. So that's why I wanted to do this video today, to kind of help give you guys a guide to manifesting things in your own life, whether it is a twin flame, a soulmate, or just anything that you want. A job, living situation, maybe a big vacation that you've always wanted to go on. Whatever it is that you want to manifest, you can apply whatever, comes out in the cards to your own journey. But I probably will be referencing the twin flame journey a lot during the reading, but again, just apply it to your own situation. Okay, so we're gonna start with what is hope versus having faith. Okay, we don't want to be stuck in hopeful energy, like I said. That's because that's gonna keep us from moving forward. Okay, so I'm gonna pull one card for hope and one card for faith, and then we're going to talk about what the difference is, okay? So Spirit, what is hope? What does it mean to be in hope energy? Yep, okay. And then what is faith? What does it mean to have faith? Okay. It's very funny and interesting to me that both major arcana came out. Okay, so we have the Hermit and for hope, and then we have the Star for faith. Okay, so the Hermit is a little bit of a stalled energy, right? The Hermit goes within. The Hermit does take on spiritual lessons. The Hermit does go on a spiritual journey, but the Hermit is in solitude. The Hermit isn't really doing anything, right? It's just kind of, look, she's in this room by herself, just kind of looking around. And then what did I say? She's like staring out the window, waiting for something to come to her, right? Okay. The Star, faith, is we know things that are destined for us, and we're just going to believe that they're going to work out in our favor. Okay? So that's kind of the difference here between hope and faith. Hope is, I'm going to stare out this window and wish that my person comes back to me, this job that I want falls into my lap, the house that I want to buy is going to come up for sale. I'm just going to sit here and I'm just going to hope and stare out the window and hope that it happens. The Star is, I know this is my destined path, this is what is for me, and it's going to work out. Okay? pretty clear message there. So the Hermit, it doesn't really apply to the question I'm asking, because the Hermit does go on a spiritual journey. The Hermit does take on spiritual lessons, but at the same time, here she is in this room by herself, just staring out the window. The star, in a typical star card, there is a path, there's a trail that's leading to the water, right? So we want to be going somewhere. We want to be doing things and having faith that it's going to work out, and not hoping that it's going to work out. All right. So with that, why do we need to let go of hope? Why do we need why do we need to let go of hope if we want to manifest? Why do we need to let go of hope if we want to manifest? Oh, geez. Okay. Okay. So, we have the Queen of Swords. We have the Three of Swords in the reverse. And we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Why do we need to let go of hope if we want to manifest? Because hope is a blockage. Okay, the Queen of Swords puts up boundaries. The Queen of Swords says no. The Queen of Swords is very direct, and she cuts things out without hesitation, right? So if you have hope, if you're sitting in hopeful energy and not letting go of it, then you're cutting things out of your life. You're putting up your own blockages here with that. The Three of Swords in reverse, they feel like holding on to hope is preventing a healing process. You're not allowing yourself to feel your real feelings because you're like, I'm just going to hope that it's going to work out. I have pain and sadness and things that I need to heal within me, but I'm going to ignore that and just pretend that it's okay, and hope that when this person comes back to me, when I get my job, when I move where I want to move, that this is just going to take care of itself. Okay? But in order to manifest something, you need to be healing this pain, not ignoring it. Because even if your person comes back and you decide to be together, you're still going to have pain that's going to get in the way of your connection. Okay? The other person is still going to trigger those things. Moving to where you want to go is going to probably bring a temporary sense of satisfaction and happiness. But after a while, it's not going to be new anymore. You're not going to feel that excitement of being somewhere different. And then what's going to be left is the emotional pain that you have not addressed yet. Okay, same thing with a new job. Maybe you get a new job and it gives you a huge pay raise. And that feels great at first, but you're not addressing the emotions that you need to be healing. So after a while, that money is not going to matter. So if you're holding on to hope, you're putting blockages in your way, and you're not healing the feelings, emotions, traumas that need to be taken care of. You're just kind of ignoring them. An Ace of Wands here in the reverse. Maybe you get your new beginning, maybe you get your new direction, maybe you don't, but it's just not going to feel very good because you're going to have negative energy weighing you down. It's not going to give you that spark of passion that you were hoping for, that you were waiting on. Okay, again, you might feel it momentarily, but it's not going to last because you're going to be caught back in these emotions that you did not address. I also feel like the word delaying, like it's delaying the process. Why is this Ace of Wands in the reverse? For why we should let go of hope. Yeah. Okay, normally I don't take this many cards, but you're the Fool in the reverse. Okay, you can't take a leap of faith on hope because hope is waiting energy. Six of Cups in reverse. This applies particularly to my twin flames, but it can apply to whatever you want to come into union with, have like soul satisfaction with. Six of Cups in reverse is not union. Six of Cups is separation. In reverse, it's separation. So you're not going to be able to come into union with your person if you're just sitting on hope. And then we have the Four of Swords, stuck energy. Going back to this Queen of Swords, you're putting up your own blockages by sitting in hopeful energy rather than just having faith and moving on to manifesting energy. Okay? All right, so what should we do instead? So instead of holding on to hope, we need to let it go. And what do we need to be doing instead? What do we need to be doing instead? Can I get one more, please, for what we should be doing instead? So we have the Nine of Coins in the reverse. We have the Hanged Man in the reverse. And then we have this Two of Coins. Nine of Coins in the reverse. What should we be doing instead? We should be getting ourselves grounded on our own feet. We should be getting ourselves in a place where we can take care of ourselves. With this Nine of Coins being in the reverse, I'm feeling the word isolation. And sometimes it can be a good thing to go into isolation. Removing people or situations that you're codependent on might be good as well. Just kind of getting out of this codependent energy. I don't know why I'm hearing codependent so much for this card, but why is this Nine of Coins in reverse for what we should be doing instead? Okay, so we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Finding clarity. You're not clear. If you're hoping for something, you're not sending the universe a clear message. I hope that happens. Hopefulness is kind of like wishy-washy. I hope it happens, but it might not. I have faith it's going to happen, so I'm going to move forward. Okay, so you're sending the universe an unclear message when you are in hopeful energy. Or like when you're banking on hope rather than putting faith in and trying to manifest. So we need to get ourselves good on our own and find out exactly what we want and send a clear message to the universe. I want this and I have faith it's going to work out. Okay, with the Hanged Man in reverse, again, we want to get out of this stuck energy. Okay, the Fool in reverse with this Four of Swords in reverse, very much stuck energy. Hanged Man on the upright as a stuck energy. He's stuck on this post, just thinking about his spiritual lessons. We want to come out of that and have forward movement. Why is the Hanged Man in the reverse? I think it's perfectly fine if you want to go into some Hermit energy and some Hanged Man energy and take on the spiritual lessons and go on a spiritual journey, but that's not going to get you anywhere until you start taking physical action towards things. So why is the Hanged Man in the reverse? I have the Hanged Man in the upright, and then we have the Sun in the reverse. What we should be doing instead is taking these spiritual lessons and putting them into action. Okay, I sat in Hanged Man energy for days, months, weeks, maybe years, but nothing is happening. Nothing is changing in my life. Nothing is moving forward. I'm just sitting here hoping, but nothing's changing. So we're going to get out of this Hanged Man energy, and we're going to figure out what is in the way of our manifestation. What is in the way of the thing that we want? And we're going to fix it, okay? When the Sun card comes out in reverse, for me, it feels like your happiness is right in front of you. Everything you want is within reach, but there's some clouds in the way, and you need to move those clouds so you can see the sun. But the sun is always behind the clouds, right? So we're going to take the spiritual lessons that we learned. We're going to take that soul growth and our energy, and we're going to move the clouds out of the way of the sun, okay? We're having faith that the sun is behind those clouds, okay? Why is the Two of Cups here? I feel like this is carefully weighing pros and cons when making decisions so that you can move forward in a productive way. But why is this Two of Coins here? They're showing me a card in the Mermaid deck called Discernment. You know, we're going to make discerning decisions. We're going to make careful decisions. And they are going to lead us down the path we want to go down. Why is the Two of Coins here? Maybe they don't want to tell me. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so we have the Hierophant here. That's coming into union of self, I feel. Okay, it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what journey you're on. You do not have to be a twin flame to come into union of self. If you are a twin flame and you want to come into union with your person, you have to come into union of self first. So yeah, we're going to make careful, calculated decisions here. Weigh the pros and cons very carefully so that we can come into union of self, which is going to help us manifest whatever it is that we have in mind. Okay? All right, now let's see. What are we going to do if we hit some roadblocks? Okay, or if we feel stuck? Because that's a natural thing that happens. Okay, working hard, manifesting your dreams, goals, it's a lot of work. It takes a lot of energy. And sometimes we can come up against something that feels very difficult. And it makes us feel stuck. You know, it's okay to get stuck sometimes. It's okay to rest sometimes. But what are we going to do if we come up to a blockage and feel stuck? Okay. Ooh. Wow. It's a very clear message here. Okay, so we have blessings. We have contentment. And we have gratitude. So what are we going to do when we come up to a blockage and we feel stuck? We are going to count our blessings. We are going to be thankful that we've come as far as we have. We've accomplished as much as we have. We are going to find our peace. This contentment card always to me feels like finding your peace. Because contentment is not being overly excited and joyful. It's not sad, but it's definitely not like, sad or negative energy. It's just kind of an even tone. So we're going to, okay, I've accomplished A, B, and C, and I've gotten this in return from the universe, from my hard work. I am so thankful for that. Okay, now I need to find my peace and reset so that I can move forward in whatever it is that I'm trying to manifest now. I did a video a week or so ago about how to maintain this type of energy when you're when you encounter something negative. So I'll link it in the description box if you didn't get to watch it. It's basically an extended version of this right here. Okay, the message is extremely similar. But if you do find yourself in a roadblock, having trouble moving forward with something that you've manifested, take a pause. Find your peace, count your blessings, and feel thankful for the progress that you've made so far. Okay? Now I'm going to get some guidance here. And these feel like are going to be key points or things that you can do and focus on to help maintain a path to manifestations. We get some guidance or key points here. Okay. It's too many cards, but, okay. Keep that one. Can I get some guidance or key points here? And one more, please. All right, perfect. Direction. Remember the direction you're going. Remember the path that you've chosen. Remember why you're doing it, especially if you had a roadblock and something seems very difficult, insurmountable. You've hit a hard wall and you don't know how you're going to get around it. Remember the direction you're going in, your true calling, your life path, and just kind of focus on that. And then we have gifted. Fertility, creativity, growth, and space. Focus on your gifts. How can you utilize your natural gifts to manifest whatever it is that you want? I feel like this is also saying take some time to do something creative or fun or different than what you normally do. Okay, and then we have fertility and growth, which I feel is like that's what manifestation is, right? You plant your seed, you water it, you take care of it, and you watch it grow. You watch it become fertile. You're creating fertile soil to grow the things that you want to. And then remember, you are a sovereign being. ascension, transformation, visualization, and sacred. And make sure you are staying connected to your spirituality. Know that you have free will to make the choices that you want to make. Visualize what you want and know the path that you're on is sacred to you. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do a self-care activity. It's a little bit different. I bought these cards a couple years ago because I'm a high anxiety person. I have an anxiety disorder and I bought these as kind of a way to like help me manage that. So when we come into roadblocks and we're trying to manifest things, we can be in a high anxiety state. So let's see if we can get an anxiety. Let's see if we can get some self-care activity for you guys to kind of tap into or try if you find yourself in a space like that. Okay. Standing like a tree. Stand up and pretend your legs are the roots of a tree, reaching your arms up to the branches. Start to sway side to side as if you're blowing in the wind. Notice that your legs don't move, keeping you grounded. Imagine yourself being a tree when the winds of life whip up. Be flexible yet grounded, like a strong tree weathers a storm. Doing this exercise gives you the strength to present you, thus feeling calmer and more powerful. Okay, so that's just kind of a way to, when you're moving your body around in some sort of like meditative state or like a yoga, reminds me of yoga a little bit. It's helping to release negative energy. Okay, so if some of you would like to try that, if you find yourself in a tense space, just give it a try. Okay, all right, I'm gonna leave the reading here. I'm gonna link that other video down for you. If this resonated, you found it helpful, please leave a comment, like, and share, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.